G'day, this is Simon with the Brackets here at Southeast Sea Cars and Coffee. As you can see behind me, we are packed to the rafters this morning. We are actually overflowing the main lot and starting to move cars into the second lot by the motorcycles. Great turnout, something for everyone. Let's swing the camera around and have a look. So, my Camaro, then James's Camaro. Then we have Jay's beautiful yellow Ford GT, and then a McLaren 720S in this really lovely yellow colour. Isn't that great sitting next to Jay's, the Ford GT and the McLaren in the yellow, looking great. Next to it, a BMW i8, David's wonderful Ferrari, make sure you check that out in a previous car of the week, Audi, and then a new ZR1 Corvette. This is the super quick Corvette that they've just released. Amazing track car, very, very capable, very cool. Next to it, a Mercedes-Benz, and down here, Mr. Robert Landry, who's our resident photographer who does such a great job. Always appreciate it, Robert. Thank you. Another BMW i8, Lamborghini, a AMG, a McLaren just about to leave us there. Pete's beautiful new GT3, and then really lovely Ferrari we have here. Check this out. Isn't that gorgeous? That is just beautiful. Moving along. Jaguar, then a row of Porsche regulars. We got 3 in yellow. And then nice little convertible here. Viper, another Porsche, another GT3 here. Carrera GTS, another Viper here. DeLorean. Check that out. It's not even 1984 and that's here. I hope he gets something to fill up his flex capacitor before he leaves. Dodge Demon, a really nice little Cobra replica, a nice looking Challenger, Corvette, another Viper, a lot of Vipers this morning. Corvette, little TR6 over here. Okay, swinging right around the other side. Some Volkswagens, quite a few of them here, very cool. Great looking old Ford F100 here. Volkswagen camper van. Look at that, very cool. More Volkswagens. Beetle. Another van. These great looking regular. Look at this little Beetle here. Isn't that great condition? So is this one next to it. Very cool. Another Volkswagen. Great looking little Porsche Targa. I must admit I'm a fan of the new 991 Porsche Targa. The 991.2, I think they look great. Little Cobra replica again, beautiful looking Star Chief, big old Pontiac, really nice looking Plymouth 383 it says on that one. Another Volkswagen bus, Rolls Royce, Alfa Romeo Giulia, a Mercedes Corvette, another Corvette, a Cadillac, great looking old Ford. Check this out, isn't this awesome? Love that, really cool. Next to another Cobra, and then we've got our guys in what we call Mustang Alley through here. All our regulars, always great to see. We've got a ring in the middle here, very cool looking 66 Chevelle, 396 Super Sport, Corvette, and then a very nice looking TR5 Triumph. And then a car that was car of the week a few weeks ago. This thing is super cool. This is one of the best builds I've ever seen. Built by the guys, I think they're called Agent 47, down in Southern California, but this thing is spectacular. If you like the look of this Mustang, and you should, trust me, there's so much attention to detail on it, make sure to go back on our website and look at previous cars of the week and check it out. Okay, coming out the other side, we've got a Ford GT, really lovely 59 Chevy just leaving us here. Love those teardrop tail lights, they're just so classic. Another Dodge Demon. The telltale sign, of course, not only is the Demon sign on the side, but these flared, these wide body kit that they have stands out. Another Cobra replica, beautiful looking old Morgan here. Another Chevelle, cool looking old Ford truck. Couple of Minis, 1 and 2. Jim's really lovely looking Corvette, love this thing. Got a newer engine in it as well, looks great. Another Corvette and another one. Our regular Buick Riviera, another Corvette here, really nice, 427 in that one. Great looking GTO, really neat, really clean. Love it. Mustang Miata, Evo WRX, another regular, this great old Ford truck, very classic. This is cool, isn't it? How great is this looking thing? old Fairlane. Really cool. A T-Bird. And then more regulars. It's Baja truck. Great looking little Beetle next to it with all the roof racks and everything going on. Isn't that cool? Somebody's done a great job of this. Foxtail on the antenna. Another 65 Riv. More Volkswagens through here. And through here. Interesting looking one here. Look, somebody's done here. Good. Look at this. Got a grill on the front. Look at that. Kind of cool. Another one and a Thing. And another Beetle. And another one through here. Corvette. Oh, Ranchero over there. Over the other side, Audi, Jaguar, another Thing, another Volkswagen. So many Volkswagens this morning. Another regular, this cool looking old Mercedes, Mustang, Challenger, Baja Bug, 45th Gen 5 Camaro, a Gen 2 Camaro sitting here, LT, Z28, same sort of era. Guessing sort of 73, 74. GMC truck next to a cool old Ford truck. Really cool colour on that too. Corvette, Mustang, another cool truck. A really cool looking Chevy. Patina finish on it. Callaway Corvette, of course Callaway aftermarket company. It does great work getting big horsepower to Corvettes. A couple of them there. Corvettes, Porsche. Really nice looking 69 Camaro with an RS front end. Gorgeous looking front end on that thing. Got an LS transplant in that. 57 Chev, another C6 Corvette, another Corvette, TR6 Triumph, another Corvette. Then our regulars, make sure we say good morning to them. Mustangs through here, a Cobra replica. Good morning everybody. Good morning. Always good to see you. Good on you, did you hear that? Speaking Aussie, look at them. A couple of cool Chevelles. Great looking 34 Ford. And that cool, love that grille. 34 grills the way it swoops down on the front, very cool. A Revero, the replacement for the Fisker. Another Revero here. Just put your brochures away please guys, we don't want you selling the cars here. A cool little, one of the new Miatas, but it's got that, not so much a hardtop, but it's not a convertible, so it's more that, almost like it's a little cabriolet, I think. Mustang, cool looking. Look at this. Wow, how imposing lines of this big old Buick. Yeah. Hey, isn't that great? Very cool. Now, this Volkswagen pulled in, and the guy didn't understand. I think he thought I was joking. I got a feeling that this roof here, this convertible roof, yeah, I got a feeling it may leak. I could be wrong. It doesn't leak. He's saying it doesn't leak.
It's dry in there right now. Right?
It is dry in there right now. Look at that. Is that a survivor car or what? You know, there is such a thing as a mercy killing. Some things weren't meant to survive. I'm only kidding. It's good to see it. It is a really cool looking car. I just love seeing this. I love the fact that this smells great. Look at its own. By the way, that fire extinguisher that's floating around loosely in the back, you need to look up the bracketeer. Look at this thing, the radio. Does the radio still work? Does the radio still work? The radio.
It has in my lifetime.
It has in your lifetime? My question is this though. What's it like listening to music from Germany? I mean, Umpa bands. Yeah, well, it's a very cool looking thing. Speaking of cool, check out this Defender. Very, very nice. Another Beetle. I love seeing old cars like that. Mercedes, Corvette, Viper. Lots of Vipers this morning. Firebird, next to another Firebird. Bronco. Don't forget, on the 29th of September, we have our Scout, Bronco and Blazer days. That's the 29th of September. Corvette, Nissan, Honda. Really cool looking old Mercedes just leaving us there. A Datsun 240Z, WRX, R34. Pretty looking E-Type Jag in silver. Now this thing's cool. Check out this Fairlane 500. One of the things I really like about this is, look, little skinnies on the front, but they're using the stock hubcaps. On the back, he's still got the stock steel wheels, but he's obviously widened them to take a much bigger tyre. So a real pro stock look. Looks like a Hurst shifter in there. Very nicely done. Really, really nicely done. 427. Love it. Love stuff like that. Another Bronco. BMW, Porsche GTO, then a cool looking Supra, then Packard, really cool. Another previous car of the week, this beautiful little Multipla Fiat Microbus. I think fits 5 people in it. They don't even have to be the size of like miniature clowns or anything. C6, nice looking GMC truck. Another regular 68 Camaro RS front end on this thing, convertible. Good morning. Another Beetle, Porsche Cobra, cool looking old Chevy. And we got Dan's really cool looking Ford Delivery, 32, very nice. 69 Camaro Continental, also cool. Love those suicide doors. Porsche Acura, jumping over the other side. We've got Mercedes, Porsche, another Continental, another Cobra replica, Mitsubishi. I just saw that DeLorean driving up over there. I hope he doesn't have to get to a certain speed before he can disappear into 1984. Volkswagens, cool looking Chevy too. And then another, this time a 67 Camaro. Got that RS front end on it. 350 small block, very cool. Volkswagen 55 Chev, another Volkswagen bus. And then Mustang. And a really cool looking Chevy truck. This is really nicely done. A couple of turbos. Look, this thing is hyper tough under here. Look at that. Twin turbo. Look at that. Very, very cool. So running that small block Chev with those twin turbos on it. Very cool. Very nice. Firebird HO model too. Love the gauge on the hood. One of the inspirations for me on my Camaro. You've noticed a couple of gauges maybe hanging out the hood. I love that look. Chevy got Vortec badges on it. Raptor actually. Jeep C7. And then more Corvettes, look at them lined up here. C5, C7, C7. And then a really nice looking Chevy truck. Cool looking old motorcycle there. Army truck, I've seen that here before. A Daimler. Not to be mistaken for a Rolls Royce, a lot of people do that big Daimler limo. Tacoma, Mustang. And then bit of Mopar muscle sitting there. Cuda, Shelby, Hummer, H1, the big guy. There's a couple of them here. The one on this side, you'll see the other one when we get around the other side as well. Charger, some Mustangs, another one here. It's a great little Triumph TR3, pretty car. Little Lotus. This was interesting. Buick Reatta, I think it's called. Not something you see all the time. Very cool. Charger, BMW, jumping over the other side, Jeep, Fairlane. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Look at that. Now, the other interesting thing about this car is actually supercharged. Notice this over here, centrifugal supercharger running off of that forced induction in there. So intake over here, there's your intake, tube goes into the supercharger that's here, driven off a belt off of the harmonic balancer, and then forcing it in. Very cool. Thunderbird special. Very, very cool. Okay, moving right along. Chevy SS. BMW. Really nice looking Porsche GT3. Bruce's cool looking Chevy truck. Mustang. Jeep. Toyota. I think that's an 80 series. Maybe this one is. Here's the other Hummer I was talking about. Very cool. Mustang. GT350 Mustang. Cadillac. A R35 Jaguar, another Jaguar, another old Toyota Land Cruiser here, very cool to see. BMW M3, very pretty Jaguar, look at that. And then Polaris, a little three-wheeler there. Fairlady Z, great looking car, great story behind that. See, that's definitely going to be car of the week one of these days. Charger, Subaru, a Jaguar, a couple of them side by side. Very cool looking hot rod, regular Corvette, Mercedes. Coming up along this side, we've got a Lexus Corvette, a nice looking little AMG, Porsche, Volkswagen, Focus ST, Golf, another Volkswagen, really tough Chevy truck. This thing sounded like an animal coming in. Audi, Porsche, Dodge Charger next to it, this incredible Roadrunner. This was actually car of the week as well, so jump on the website, look at the previous car of the week. This thing is very, very cool. Got a good story behind us. Swinging around, another Corvette, little beach buggy, Aston Martin Chevy truck, Corvette, BMW. This thing is a full-blown drift car. The way it sounded when it came in, you'd also tell, a bit of a telltale sign that this thing drifts. Chews a bit of rubber out of it, but very, very cool. To the handle. Somebody stole your steering wheel.
Yeah, I don't know where it went.
I don't know. You're gonna have to drive home with a pair of multi-grips on it. Very cool. There it is, hanging there. Thanks for bringing it out. Very cool. A couple of them sitting there. Little Mazda, Cutlass Supreme, and then Challenger 442. Smokey and the Bandit, eat your heart out. This is a really nice looking Corvette, Trans Am. This particular one, I could be wrong, but I think it's a 79, given that front end. Let's see if it says on any of the compliances. Does it say? It does not. But yeah, that front end I think is a 79. Great looking car, beautifully done, really, really neat. Really nice looking car. Look at the wheels on it, very cool. Corvette, and then Gen 6 Camaro M6. Another BMW M3, another Alfa Giulia. I don't know why this is in here. In fact, what we're going to do is this. Oh no, it's got a trailer on behind. He's okay. He's got a trailer with a car. We're going to see it in a minute. Little Evo Mustang, a Fisker, another Mercedes, another beautiful little Morgan. Such a pretty car. They're still making the traditional coach building ways, wooden frames. A Audi. This thing you may have seen before. Yes, that engine is not your regular in the back Volkswagen engine. That is a 427 that's sitting in there. Very, very cool. Check that thing out. A lot of engineering goes into this thing. Challenger. Challenger. 340 4-barrel Mustang. Jeep Cherokee supercharger. So that's basically running the Hellcat engine in it, I believe. What was that? 38 Packer. Exact. Look at this. Is this not the most just such imposing lines? So pretty. Just love everything that they used to do in these cars. I mean, there's so much design and coach building in it. Just beautiful. We're standing there at that thing all day. You bought? No, he didn't buy new. He did not. He'd be pushing daisies if he did. R35. Jebs. Mustang. Another Mustang. Charger, Scat Pack, GT350, another Mustang, really pretty looking Austin Healey down here. Then a Toyota FJ40, love that colour. Porsche, another R35 just leaving us just there. Just a bit of a well-loved Oldsmobile here.
Barn Find.
It's beautiful. Miata, another little Mazda over there. And then Volkswagen. Swing around this side, WRX, another WRX, Focus RS, another Rolls Royce, Flying Lady, she's been painted gold on that one, AMG, Cayman S, and then Honda, Miata, Mustang, another BMW, Porsche, Shelby, more Mustangs in a row, and then another row of Beetles with some spikes on the hood. Wouldn't want to be hit by one of those as a pedestrian, would you? Very cool. Focus, another Focus, 3 of them in a row, all STs, and then a Porsche. Then this is kind of cool. Thunderbird on the trailer here. Look at this. All set up, obviously for racing. Check this thing out. Very, very cool. Her shifter in there. Good to see. Look at that. Very cool. Audi R8. STI. Chevy truck. Another Chevy's, Colorado. Tundra, Jeep. Then a Evo, Buick, Ford, Hyundai actually, and then a Tesla, Mercedes, Ranger, GTI, and a little Fiat over the other side. 57 Chev, Volkswagen, Shelby again, Porsche, BMW, Jaguar, a Mercedes, Tesla, T-Bucket. Check that out. How cool is that? Running a big block with a tunnel ram on it, a couple of Hollies on it. They look like 650 vacuum secondaries. Very cool. Very cool. So a big block, probably a 396 or a 454 old Chevy, Porsche CO6. We got someone trying to be smart and getting camera. We can edit him out. That's the best part about it. Miata, BMW, Honda, another Honda S2000, Civic Type R, little Fiat 124 built on that Miata platform, Corvette, Porsche, Honda, a little Subaru, and then these two cars here, and they are just awesome. Check these two out. I might have to do a twin car of the week this week because I don't know how I would choose between these two cars. They are just awesome. This one's cool. I'm kind of partial to this one over here. This is very, very, very cool. Love it. Isn't that great? I think we have to come back and make this car of the week. So it's a 30 chop down 34 front end, small block Chev in it, I think. Oh no, not with those heads. No, it's not. Very cool. We're going to come back. That looks like our car of the week, I think. Evo, BMW, Subaru, another Subaru, another one, row of them. Great to see. Very capable little cars. Very capable. And then little FRS or Toyota 86. Another Toyota 86. Okay, over this side we've got the guys from Baja HQ. They do incredible work. Very, very cool. So check this out. So we've got some Raptors here. This one's got Roush on it, another one there. Very, very cool. They do great work. Subaru. And then motorcycle, then a AMG running a supercharger on, which is kind of cool. And then Invicta. On to the motorcycles. We've got a few Harley Davidsons here. Yamaha. I don't know what this is. It just says Boulevard on it. And then Harley, Ducati, Yamaha. Another Harley. This is kind of cool. And then here's Daryl over here. Never trust a man that comes up to you. How are you, brother?
What's going on?
This guy here, the most gentle giant I know. Love you, brother. Good to see you. BMW, Ducati. He's such a good guy. Harley Davidson, another Ducati, another Harley Davidson, and another one. And Buell racing motorcycles, very cool. This is kind of cool, bit of a chopper feel, almost a 70s feel to it, and then another Harley Davidson. Great turnout again. Thanks very much to Ruby's for bringing out the coffee and the donuts, of course, and of course Outlets of San Clemente for allowing us to be here. Have a great week. We'll see you back here next week for another South OC Cars and Coffee.